Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I am your host, Matthew Horkey.
Hi, I'm Shireen Ta.
Welcome back to the show. We're going to do a glass comparison tasting today. You excited about this?
Yeah.
This is kind of out of curiosity. Don't worry, I washed them all out. Anyways, it was really cool because Gabriel Glas International sent us the Gabriel Glas hand-blown gold edition for our series on the wines of Santa Barbara County. These are fantastic glasses. And of course, we know that good glassware makes a difference for wine geeks. But I want to see, when we're tasting next to other kinds of glasses, how much of a difference it actually is. So you ready to get started here?
Let's go for it.
I love these glasses. These are hand-blown, weigh 90 grams. We just used the Zalto Universal actually last week, and it kind of felt heavy compared to using these Gabriel glasses. It's still great glass. So let's taste and see how this is going to be different. I'm really interested in this. We're tasting the Piedrasassi 2015 Senorita Hills Syrah from the Sebastiano Vineyard. This is a fantastic wine. We already did a tasting of these wines, but we're going to see how it tastes in these three glasses here. Here, I'll just pour for you. No problem.
So this is a universal tasting glass. This is a supermarket Syrah glass. Ooh.
And then we have the Gabriel Gold. So it's going to be real interesting for this. We have three glass. Shireen talked about a supermarket glass that anybody can get. These were inexpensive. I think we got these from Target. And then we also have a universal tasting glass, which they have in all tasting rooms. We actually got this from Swiss Riviera. Remember that tour we did in Switzerland a long time ago? Let's give it a go and see how these smell differently. Let's compare.
I'm just going to smell it first, before I do the tasting.
Okay. No, I'm going to smell. Okay. What are the differences you notice already?
First and second one, the tiny tasting glass has more fruit notes. This one, I guess it might need a bigger pour because the flavor seems to die out.
Yeah, I'm going to give myself a little bit of pour. I notice already that in the small tasting glass that it get all fruit and nothing savory. It's just basically smells like a fruity wine in the tasting glass, right?
Smells like something you taste when you're in the cellar room.
Yeah,
this is used in the cellar. In the cellar room.
It just tastes like a basic red wine,
like
kind
fresh,
of,
like fresh,
right?
Yeah.
Let's taste in the Syrah. This definitely brings out some more savory notes, don't you think? In the big Syrah glass, it's not actually terrible in the big glass. I don't think. What do you think?
I find that the aromas are more delicate in the Gabriel glass than this universal Syrah glass. But I suspect often maybe the huge difference might be how the tannins hit your palate.
Well, let's see here.
Okay, I'm gonna drink.
I'm definitely, first of all, the glass, the stemware does make a big difference. Obviously, the Gabriel glass is nice and delicate. You feel good about tasting. This is a little bit heavier and clumsier. This is like dinky. Let's taste the difference here. Let's taste the...
Okay.
The wine feels a little more tannic out of the small glass.
That's what I thought too.
Don't you think?
It hits like the middle part of your tongue, and it hits on the back of your tongue as well.
I have to say, out of this cheap supermarket glass, it smells pretty good. I would have to say. Let's see how it tastes.
Softer, more flavors on the front palate. What do you think?
Yeah. It tastes pretty good out of the big. It does not taste good out of the universal cheap tasting glass, I have to say. This is out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Obviously, it'd be best if I had Riedel and Zalto next to this, but I don't. So we're gonna do what we can here.
Wow, I wasn't really expecting such a huge difference. The wine tastes significantly better.
The mid palate,
Right?
mid palate spike.
Yeah.
I would. This is pretty interesting. The mid palate spike is so.
Yeah.
It is quite. I mean, I knew it would be different, but it's interesting tasting these side by side by side. I'd have to say, if you're in a bind, like these kind of basic glasses that you can get from the supermarket, they're gonna work out fine.
It's not too bad. Even on the nose, this and this are like not much of a huge difference, but the palate is distinctly different. So for the small tasting glass, for me, the flavor kind of goes like straight like that. And then this one, the Syrah glass, it was kind of more triangle in a way. The finish is quite big. Whereas this has a bigger mid palate and then it kind of tapered in nicely. The tannins hit like somewhere in a more narrow way.
I don't, seriously, there's, I didn't think there'd be that big a difference. And I'm not just saying that there's no competition. This makes the wine taste good. Obviously, this doesn't. This makes it taste like a true fine wine, which it is. It gives you mid-palate explosion. It spreads out. The mid-palate kind of spreads out, and then it comes back on the finish.
The tannin still hits pretty forward, like coming close to before the mid-palate on this one. Somewhere actually on the front palate. But this is definitely mid to end palate tannin.
You're loving this right now. This
I
comparison.
love it. It's so much fun.
Anything else that you want to add on on this tasting, your opinion, anything like that?
I think it's always worthwhile to invest in a good glass, especially for Gabriel, because you get one universal glass and you can use it for all wines. I love Rido as well, but Rido is kind of like Microsoft, right? You need to buy so many programs in order to drink all the good wines.
Anyways, if you're drinking fine wine, I mean this wine's $55 US. If you're drinking nice wine, it's worth it to invest in some nice glasses. We actually have a discount code for the Gabriel Glas Standard. This is the hand blown gold edition, the Standard and the Alpha Decanter. I'll put it up on the screen right now. We are not affiliates in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to buy Gabriel, go ahead. If you want to buy Zolto, go ahead. You want to buy whatever you want. But I like Gabriel Glas.
I like Gabriel. I like to be really fair, I like the Zalto Burgundy glass for aged Burgundy. But if I have to use one universal glass, without a doubt, Gabriel.
This glass has performed very well with all types of grapes. So anything else you want to add on the tasting? It was you had fun, didn't you?
Yeah. Bye. It was nice.
So guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. I will see you
at the next episode.